Matt.
Alec, how are you, buddy?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing?
I'm all right.
All right. That's chill. On a scale from 1 to 10, how all right?
I'm feeling like an 8.6,
8.6. That's more than all right, dude. That's what we call big chilling.
but the 10 was all right.
Oh. Oh yeah,
So
that's right. It's on a
I'm
scale of
doing
all
pretty.
right.
I'm doing pretty bad.
Okay, damn. All right, hold up though.
Yeah,
What are we even doing here right now?
for a podcast,
Yep. And what's that podcast called?
the Mellow
Mellow
experiment
experiment.
that's been long extinct for about a year now.
It's like it's like you're trying to put a dog down, and then the first time that you shot it, it didn't work, and the second time that you shot it, it didn't work, and then you thought, you know what? Why don't we just keep it?
And that's us, that
That's
bloody mangled dog.
it just refuses to die. That um. So yeah, that movie you were talking about that's been rocking the scene recently seems to be taking in the most money out of any animated film in history. Actually, believe it or not,
By
actually.
far, by far.
Mm-hmm. Turns out Mario is a bigger IP than Minion, but the people who made Minion made Mario. So
That is true. That is true.
that speaks for anything. But I will say yes, I have seen the Mario movie, and I survived.
When did you see it? Opening night?
I didn't actually. I waited. Saw it with my buddy Nick about 2 weeks ago now. It was
Did you
last
dress up?
two Saturdays ago. You think I'm dressing up to go see the Mario movie? You'd be correct, but I'm wearing my suit and tie. Okay.
That's right. That's right. That's how we do things. Keep it
Mm-hmm.
classy.
Keeping it very
Um,
classy.
I also went this past weekend,
Really?
right after Brickfield Zoo, actually.
You waited?
Just hadn't gotten around to it, you know.
Uh huh.
I wanted to see if the hype would die out, but no, it persisted,
Wow.
and I had to go see it.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, and I can kind of expound on the details of that,
Yeah.
but
Why don't you kick us off and just kind of, you know, a little. So I'm gonna warn people, spoilers if you haven't seen the Mario movie. I'm sure
or
we'll probably spoil something, so I apologize if you haven't seen it yet. Then you
this
can't
is
really
your warning.
watch this episode because yeah,
Stop the episode
yeah, my
and get your
favorite.
ass to the theater and give Nintendo your money,
Mm-hmm.
and then watch this episode.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, man, why don't you talk about your experience a little bit?
It's a children's movie, right?
Yes.
That much is evident. But it was entertaining, certifiably entertaining.
Mm-hmm. I would
More
agree. I would agree.
so. I don't know if you saw. See, I've been seeing a lot of children's movies lately,
Really?
and
Is there a
I
reason,
don't.
Matt?
I don't know if you saw Lightyear.
No.
Did you see Lightyear?
Mm-mm.
That was a children's movie, certifiably, but it wasn't entertaining. And the people that have seen both, the very few of you that have, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. It's the same thing that makes the SpongeBob movie enjoyable for being a children's movie.
What? That's
What?
just that one's a good movie. You're lumping this one in the wrong category, Matthew. This one's for all ages.
You can chime in at the end, Alec. I'm giving my thoughts right now.
All right. I'm sorry. I'm
I'm
sorry.
giving my
I'm sorry.
thoughts.
Okay. Okay, fine. Okay, fine.
And I should talk about this. Are we recording still, Alec? Because I don't want to have another
Yes, we are
uh
recording, and I'm recording
accident
my mic. Yes, I am. Jesus.
like last time. Yeah.
Do you
Oh,
not
God.
fucking trust me? God.
Not after that. But anyway, it was because of that. But what kind of set it over the edge for me was the environment.
Mm.
It's been a while since I'd been in like a theater in general,
Mm-hmm.
since the COVID-19 outbreak. Haven't really been going to the theaters that often. And I don't think I've been there where I felt just like tangible excitement.
Mm-hmm.
Like everyone there was there to have a good time and just like enjoy the movie.
That's a
And
fact.
that's something that I hadn't like felt like a external excitement to watch a movie in a theater since that movie. That made it a lot more enjoyable experience.
Well, then you clearly do not watch movies. I would have said that the last one that got me like oh my god, movies are back was like
Avatar,
not like dude, like the Dune movie from like 2021.
they were
Uh
showing that in theaters in 2021.
yes.
Really?
Yeah, yes. I went to go see it around Halloween. It was
Oh, I guess
amazing.
that
I
affects
saw it in
that.
IMAX too. It was amazing. And they're
Yeah.
coming out with a new one soon. I think that comes out sometime at the end of this year or next year. I think next year maybe.
Was it loud? I heard it was loud.
Yeah, it was good though. But we're talking about the Mario movie. I'm distracting you. I'm sorry. Keep going.
One word, Jack Black. Mm.
Hey man, all I'm gonna say is that his banger track Peaches, dude, it topped the Billboard 100 for like a week.
Is it actually
It
like,
did, yeah.
let's see how many Spotify plays it is.
I mean, it was a banger. He was like Peach, and I was like, oh damn.
Peaches, 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 peaches.
Yep,
I know. It was just Jack Black being Jack Black.
literally.
No one else could do it. Yeah, Peaches has like a decent amount of millions of plays
Hmm.
on Spotify. Will this bring Jack Black's Jack Black's career back?
Will this bring Jack Black back? He's been back. I don't know what you're talking about, Matt. Jack
I'm just
Black
gonna
has
start
been back,
controversy.
Matt. Yeah, I don't know what you're
I don't
talking
know.
about.
I think he fell off.
I don't know what you're talking about. Whatever. I think he's
It's just a
always been
very
relevant. I think he's always been relevant, but
it's a very star-studded cast, though. It's like it just couldn't have done anything else than what it is. You got Seth Rogen with Charlie Day.
Well,
It
Mario.
it's you just can't make a bad movie with this.
Nah. I would have picked someone other than Chris Pratt. I mean, he's crisp and he's a rat. But
Uh-huh.
I don't know. Chris Pratt is just kind of a boring choice. I don't know. It's kind of a they could have picked someone else for Mario. I can't personally think of who they would have picked, but someone else. Like I don't know.
I agree that was the weakest point, and it obviously caught when the cast was first announced that did cause a lot of debate.
Dude, imagine if Pete Davidson voiced Mario.
That'd been funny. I don't know if he was that kind of
He would
star
have been like,
caliber. But
it's a me, Mario. You know what I'm saying? and then he would have
that was
and then he
spot
would
on.
have banged Kim Kardashian in the back.
That's what he does.
Yeah,
That's what he does.
it's all ladies somehow. But yeah, dude. I gotta give my little ounce. I will just say
Go ahead.
the gamer references were probably one of the best parts.
I know. I feel like I like most of that stuff probably went over my head because
Oh
I
yeah,
didn't I didn't play like the all the game cubes, all like the
yeah.
Mario Sunshine. Like I
Because
feel like a lot of that stuff went over
there
my
were
head.
a ton of gamer references, but on top of that, there were a ton of like even the music. A lot of the music was pulled from like existing Mario games, and that was
Oh
super
yeah,
cool.
right.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
that got dumb lit for sure. Um, but I don't know. I found that the movie was just really goofy at times. Like I remember they were like talking about Mario and Luigi's like tragic backstory, and then they just show like baby Mario and baby Luigi like their character models and assets like ripped out of one of the Mario
Mario
games.
Kart.
And one of
Yeah,
my friends brought up, he's like, so like canonically, these guys have like always worn these dumb plumber outfits, like they've never stopped.
that is true.
Yeah,
That is canon now.
and it's
And
weird. Yeah,
who was the bully?
I
Was
don't even
is
remember.
that
They
a
didn't. I don't
reference to
even think they
something?
showed him. But
Oh, they showed like a little blonde boy that was bullying Luigi.
mm-hmm.
That was kind of like the tragic backstory. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't,
but
but continue.
I just thought it was kind of weird that the plot line was like about it was almost like Mario and Luigi trying to like impress their family because they're like you guys are just a bunch of plumbers, and it's like you meet Mario's canonical dad, and it was kind of
Yeah.
weird. That was
Has
weird.
any of that been ever referred to
No,
in any other
no.
form of media? Mario's
Me
canonical
and
dad.
Mario's dad, and then Mario's like, it's so weird just seeing like Mario sit down and then go, "Hey, Dad," and I'm like, like, this guy.
You see Mario's canonical bedroom.
Yep.
Was it also canon that he fell through a pipe in Brooklyn and
Yes.
that's
Yeah.
that okay, wow.
Yeah. But there were some funny other funny bits in the movie though. Like the Kongs. The Kongs were pretty good. I mean,
Oh,
they
that's
had
great.
um they had the Shy Guy jump scare, incredible. They had the blue shell. The blue shell was a character. That was funny.
And
But
he activated it by saying blue shell
uh-huh.
or whatever the hell. Some
But
sort of superpower.
they didn't really do a good job like with the in my humblest of opinions. I thought that the art style was kind of weird. It was like somewhat humanoid but then also kind of cartoonish at the same time. It wasn't a great blend. And then like I said, they just have random like Mario assets, and then they tried to redesign a couple of the characters and it didn't look great. Like Bowser looked great and Jack Black killed it, right? And then
Of
Peach
course.
was fine, I guess. They tried to make Peach hot, which was kind of like weird, but I guess that's kind of what Peach's whole character concept was in the first
Uh-huh.
place. Um,
The toads. I
yeah,
didn't like how the toads looked.
no, I didn't either. Yeah, they looked wrong. And then I think that the biggest gripe that I had, Donkey Kong was probably the most well designed character. I love how they went with a mix of his current design and the retro design. But then, like all the other Kongs, like they showed Diddy Kong and Dixie Kong for a second, they looked horrible. I was
Yeah.
like, "Wow, that's bad." And Cranky Kong, what do they do to Cranky Kong? They made him look like they made Cranky Kong look like King Julius from Madagascar, and I was like, "What?" It's like, "What the hell is this?" Cranky Kong normally is like an old dude sitting in a rocking chair with glasses on. And he's like, "Meh," and now all of a sudden he controls like a physical empire. Like it was kind of a weird plot point.
But none of this has been referred to. Again, like that's why I was kind of thinking like you're talking about the the references to other games. What was kind of like the most um like small nod to another video game that you witnessed that you were like, I doubt anyone gets this here.
There was a reference to Super Smash Brothers Melee. Very
Yeah, well,
specific one. There's a scene where they tease Yoshi for a second, and there's like this massive stampede of all these different like colored Yoshis, right?
right.
And that is ripped directly from an intro cutscene from Super Smash Brothers Melee, because they show like a bunch of like the characters that are in the game, and Yoshi. That's what they did for Yoshi. So that's a direct reference to Super Smash Brothers Melee, which is incredible because Nintendo hates that game notoriously, and yet it's still popular enough that it made it into the movie because some dude on the creative team loved that game, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna put it in the movie."
Well, he's a hero. He's a hero to many.
Yep, he is. Like it was literally like almost a direct copy of the cutscene. It was just like taken at a different angle. So I thought that was kind of funny. But
Yeah, I always forget that Yoshi is an animal.
yep,
So it's a
dinosaur.
beast that yeah. But I thought at the same time that Mario and whoever else can communicate with Yoshi.
Yeah, I guess we'll have to find out because if you remember the post-credit scene, it was for
I
Yoshi. It
left
was
before
Yoshi.
the post credit
There was
scene.
there was a Yoshi tease and you missed it. Because of
I had to
course they're
go
gonna
to
have a
the
sequel.
bathroom.
Of course they're gonna have a sequel.
So what? Yoshi's teaming up with Bowser.
No, because Bowser's in a little cage. I think Bowser's gonna become like an ally somehow. But here's what I really think is gonna happen. They're gonna have Wario, dude. They gotta capitalize on Wario and Waluigi. How do you not? How do you not make them like the
Yeah,
antagonist?
they weren't in the that movie at all. Were
No.
they in any of the credits, the post credits?
People would go crazy for Waluigi, and people are like highly connected to the internet these days. Like they know that like this is how we one up ourselves. We have Bowser's the first movie, and then we got Wario and Waluigi in the second one. They gotta have
I
Wario
think
and
that's
Waluigi,
I think that's only self-explanatory. I that would be the biggest fumble if that wasn't the case.
right? Yeah. And I'm hoping in this new one because they did like the Mario, like they did like a Mario side game tease, which was like, they're driving Mario Karts on Rainbow Road, and that was fun or
Of
whatever.
course, yeah.
But this time I'm hoping that they're like, there's only one way to settle this, Mario. Who's better? Or like Wario saying it. And then why don't we just like, wah, we have to play a tennis match, wah, right? And
I
then
know,
they're gonna play
I was
tennis.
just thinking that
Or they're gonna have a
tennis,
Mario party and
super sluggers.
they're canonically gonna like play sports or like have a Mario party and it'll be like canon like why they're like doing it. I guarantee you
That
I
would tie it all
guarantee
together.
you that they will either do they're gonna adapt either Mario Party or Wii Tennis in the next one. Guaranteed.
Guaranteed.
And Wario and
I
Waluigi are
think,
gonna be in it. Read my lips.
well, 3 years from now or whatever, when it comes out, we will refer back to this and say that they're gonna play some tennis
Uh-huh.
and they're gonna what other freaking games are there? They're gonna play some baseball, super sluggers,
Yup.
and then they're gonna play at the Olympic Games with Sonic.
Oh, true. Yeah. They gotta have the Sonic Mario movie crossover. That's incoming.
Yeah, I don't know. I gotta get Sega on board. Who even owns Sega? Is it Sony? But
Yeah, I don't even know.
yeah, exciting times ahead
Mm.
for gamers and casual fans alike. But I wanna harken back real quick to what I was talking about earlier, like the excitement. Kind of my favorite part of the movie was leaving the movie
Mm-hmm.
and all the like 7-year olds, all the 8-year olds. What are they doing when we leave the movie? They're doing the Mario jump.
That's funny.
They're saying it's me, Mario, and it's just like, oh my gosh, Nintendo just got a hold on
A new generation.
another generation of kids.
No,
I
sure do.
witnessed it with my own eyes. Kids that are just walking in the movie because it's whatever their parents took them, and now they're gonna buy all the games.
Mm-hmm.
It was just a huge success for Nintendo. Yeah, it was crazy.
I think my favorite part of the movie was La Luma in jail in like Bowser jail with
Yeah, what
with
the hell is
Luigi.
that?
That was like, I can't wait to enter the void. And I was like, oh my god.
Why
And then
it was why is there
the movie
demented?
ended, and La Luma comes back, and it's like, finally, peace. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. Like they literally put a suicidal character in the movie.
And I didn't get that. I'd say like that was almost my least favorite part.
Really?
It just kind of
I
like
thought
took me
it was
out of
so out
it.
of left field. It was hilarious. This Luma was
Still a lot of
like
left
this little
field.
cute baby character is like, I wanna die. I can't wait to
Yeah.
die.
I feel like they should have done it. They should have cut to that character like 2 times less. It was like kind of funny the first time,
I think it could
funny the
carry
second
its own
time.
film.
You think so? Luna
Yeah,
spinoff
yeah. It'll be about like addiction, and
like Euphoria.
yeah, it'll be like yeah. I was literally gonna say like Euphoria or what's that it's the movie with Ewan McGregor. You know what I'm talking about? Where he's like addicted to heroin.
Conor McGregor.
No, that's the guy that sucks at punching people.
Um, no, I don't watch movies as been established. So,
Oh,
so
Train Spotting. There we go.
train spotting.
Yeah. Hey, look up Train Spotting baby on ceiling clip. Yeah, that's the whole
Enjoyment.
audience out there. Look up Train Spotting baby on ceiling clip. It's iconic. I don't know, Mario movie? I give it probably a 5 out of 10. Honestly, would I want to sit
Wow.
down and rewatch that movie right now? No. I don't think I could. I don't think I could. I just think that the plot was too weird and it was kind of
It's a
boring.
one and done. It's a one and
It
done
was
for
a
you.
one and done. I paid for my ticket. I enjoyed my time. I know for a fact I'm not going to nearly enjoy it watching it a second time because, like you said, it's a kids movie. But at the same time, its plot just doesn't hold up well enough because it's just weird. It's literally just like the plot in a nutshell. This is spoiling the whole thing. Mario and Luigi are trying to impress their family, and then they get sucked into this weird like alternate dimension, and they get split up. And then Mario's like, "I gotta find Luigi," but then he gets sidetracked because he gets addicted to the hoe, you know. And then he
Or
eats a mushroom and he grows bigger, and then she's into that, and it was really fucking weird when that
all right,
happened.
time out.
That was like one of the weirdest parts of
Is
the
it
movie.
canon that Mario doesn't like mushrooms?
Yeah, which is stupid, but
It's gotta be
it's gotta be
mushrooms. Ugh.
mushrooms. But yeah, and then after that, then they go to the Kong Empire, whatever the fuck that is, and they're like, "Oh yep, Mario win because you win, you're furry Mario now." And then after becoming furry Mario, then he's like, "Okay, we
Tanuki.
gotta drive and then beat Bowser together." And then they go to the Brooklyn, and then they're like, "Oh my god, they are Super Mario Brothers." And then they thank the big ape and the other people for saving the day, and it was weird.
I think that was like the entire plot. Like, I don't think you missed one
And
small
it was like
detail.
70 minutes. Crazy. 5 out of 10. Solid, but I wouldn't watch it again. That's like the rating that I'd give
Yeah.
Black Panther. You know, I bought my ticket, I went into the movie, and I was like, it's pretty mid. You know, same thing with Black Panther too. Same with, I don't even know why I'm singling out Black Panther. There's basically any Marvel movie these days. I go to theater, I pay for ticket, I watch movie, pretty good. I'll see it once. I don't really want to watch it again.
Yeah, I don't know. It takes a lot to impress you.
I don't know.
I'm
I
giving
mean,
it.
I watched uh I watched the Dungeons and Dragons movie recently, and I
Oh
gave that
yeah,
a
I gotta
seven
get
out
to
of
that.
ten. That was awesome.
Real good.
Yeah,
Damn. Yeah, I gotta get around to watching that.
that
Do you
was
see
like,
Puss in Boots?
oh, dude, Puss in Boots was like an 8 out of 10. That movie
I
was
know.
phenomenal,
No spoilers, bro. I gotta see that.
dude. Shrek 5 is coming. That's all I'm gonna say.
What are the key plot points of Shrek 5?
I don't know, but it's coming, and it's going to, like, you think the Mario movie was a big hit, dude. Shrek 5 is gonna annihilate the Mario movie.
Who's gonna play Shrek?
Mike Myers.
You think he'll sign on?
Yes, like him
We're not
and
gonna
Eddie
get.
Murphy are both having career comebacks right now, so they're ready to work. And then they'll get Cameron Diaz to do it because it's just voice work. So she'll be like, "All right, sure, I'll play Fiona again."
Then they'll make like $50.
Yup, yup.
They should have an open audition for Shrek. I feel like I would make a solid case for that.
I think you could make it. Do your impression. Do your best impression.
Donkey, what the fuck are you?
Shrek,
Get the-
Shrek,
I think you do better Shrek than a donkey.
donkey.
That's good. That's good. But he
Yeah,
says other things,
yeah. He's like, I don't
better
know.
out than
He's
in.
like,
That's what I
I
always
was
say.
gonna say that. Thanks a lot. Say like,
You only know two Shrek quotes. That
um, I like the line where he's like, I'm an ogre.
was pretty good. That was pretty good.
It was okay.
So yeah, if you're a producer for the new Shrek 5 movie, hit us up.
Yep.
Amen. Well, any other thoughts? I'm gonna probably put a frozen pizza in the oven now pretty soon.
I think we're gonna put a pin in this one, man. I think we're gonna put a pin in this one, if you know what I'm saying.
I think we've said enough.
Yep, yep, yep. We'll leave it off for next time. We'll have something more interesting to talk about than just generic children's movie that we saw as adults. But we like Mario. Hashtag Team Mario.
Hashtag Team Bowser.
Okay, true though. True. When Kamek cross dressed as Peach, that was pretty hot. Remember that part?
Who did that? Who did that?
Kamek, the little wizard guy.
Oh yes, and
He
that
was
was
like, "I
actually
love you, Bowser." I was like, "Oh
that that
yeah,
that that caught me completely off guard. I
dude."
don't know how I felt about
Yeah,
that.
no, dude. I'm signing up. I'm signing up for all the new artwork that people post online about Peach Kamek. You know what I'm
It'll be a sight to see.
saying?
It'll be a sight to see. All right. Well, tune in next time.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Alec.
It's an experiment. It's the Mellow experiment. That's like
Beep boop.
that's like the part of the movie where they like say the line and then the movie ends. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.